Hello and welcome to In Focus, powered by OPPO Reno15 series. Live it your way. I'm Gaurav Kapoor, with me Harsha Bhogle, talking about the fourth T20I that happened at Visakhapatnam between India and New Zealand. And we'll also look ahead to the fifth and final one. I'm going to ask you straight away,
Okay.
Mr. Bhogle.
Okay.
I'm going to jump right in.
Okay, Mr.
And look at my OPPO Reno15's pop-out feature and
Okay.
ask you the three things that popped out for you today.
The first one that popped out was one that actually didn't pop.
Oh.
Much like this.
Christopher Nolan.
The story of the dog that didn't bark.
Okay, fair enough.
Hardik Pandya didn't bowl.
Yep.
You played extra bowlers, I know, but Hardik Pandya is an essential part of your bowling at the World Cup. He wants to bowl, and he didn't bowl.
Yep. Okay, fair enough. I think that's a very good point.
The second is very similar. India liked playing 8 batters.
Yeah.
India had a very distinguished batter sitting there wearing a bib.
Shreyas Iyer.
Shreyas Iyer didn't play.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Surya Kumar Yadav explained afterwards that they wanted to play players who were in the squad, but Ravi Bishnoi has played 3 games. He's not yet in the squad.
True.
So Shreyas Iyer was my number 2 pop-up that hadn't actually popped, but was noticed because it didn't happen.
But that's right. It pops out because
didn't
it's
happen,
not
yeah.
happening. Yeah, fair enough. And the third one?
60-odd for 4, game gone. And then Shivam Dube hits 7-8 monsters.
Yeah.
I don't think you can call them just sixes. He hit monsters. There's something about when Shivam Dube hits the ball. You know, there's an old saying, when he hit the ball, it stayed hit. It's a cliche. It's been saying it for 50 years, but it's true with him.
Yeah, he's hit 7 sixes. He batted at a strike rate of over 280. Got a 50 in 15 balls. So, yeah, he did
I
pop
love how
out.
he just let it slip 50 or 15 balls.
It's just so casual with him. But yeah, some very, very big sixes. Okay, I'm going to use my OPPO Reno15 series 200 megapixel camera to zoom into the future. Fifth game. What would you like to see from India?
I would like to see, as I'm sure you would, I'd like to see India play as close as is possible to the 11 they want to take the field in the T20.
So, game 1-11?
Game 1-11, 8 batters, 3 bowlers. I know Bumrah's played 3. I don't know if he'll play a 4th, but he's got 2 days off and just 4 overs.
Yeah.
And he only bats 2 or 3 balls anyway. So Bumrah, Arshdeep, Varun Chakravarti.
So if I just read from the top, the first, if I remember correct, the first 11, or the first game's 11 was Abhishek, Sanju, Ishan, Surya. Then you had the 4 in the middle, which is Shivam Dube, Rinku, Hardik, Akshar. And then you had Varun, Arshdeep, and Jasprit.
That's a team I'd like to see.
Yeah.
If that team does take the field, it also means critically for India that Akshar Patel is ready to play again.
Yeah, we really need him to play again. He hurt that finger in the first game. I know games come really hard and fast at you these days, so you tend to forget, but try to catch that Daryl Mitchell missile, which kind of hurt his finger a little bit. Okay, so if I'm going to use my OPPO's 4K HDR here on the Reno15,
Okay.
what is the one thing, or the one player, sorry, you'd like to see in the fifth game? I'm still nudging him towards Shreyas Iyer. I think it's not going to happen.
I think if Ishan Kishan is fit,
But who's the player to watch out for?
yeah, if Ishan Kishan is fit, then I think they'll go 8 batters again anyway. But I'd really like to see Akshar Patel.
Okay.
Because I think he needs game time, the left-hand spin bowling option, the man for all seasons. You suddenly lose 3 wickets, Akshar Patel in.
Yeah.
So that kind of player,
Excellent.
game time. So he's the player I'm really hoping is playing and doing well.
Excellent. And if I use the 4K HDR feature, I think the player to watch out for me, Abhishek Sharma, because he's a wounded, is it a wounded tiger or a lion? Either of them are dangerous. Stay
They're
away from
equally
them if you ever
ferocious.
encounter them. They're both ferocious. And I think he's going to be as ferocious because he got out first ball duck. So you can imagine.
It's a good call because he's such a confidence player that he can't be thinking, oops, what if?
Yeah.
So he needs to get another big score.
Okay. And if you look at the New Zealand squad, who would you like to see here? We saw Lockie Ferguson on the bench.
Yes.
Right, he was wearing a bib, he was sitting there. Nisham, not sure if he's fit. Bracewell, not sure if he's fit.
But ideally,
Finn Allen, not sure if he's there.
Absolutely. But from their point of view, they want to see Finn Allen play, they want to see Nisham play, they want to see Bracewell play, they want to see Lockie play. Because that will be as close as they can get to their first 11.
Yep.
I know they'll want to see some form. To me, the pop-ups from New Zealand were the Seifert 6 of Bumrah and the mid-Santner ball to Sanju Samson.
Yeah.
Tells you both are in form.
Yeah.
So when they get those 4 in, then they will look a far more dangerous side.
Will that happen? Won't that happen? We'll come and discuss all of that when we see you after the 5th and final T20I on In Focus, powered by OPPO Reno15 series. Live it your way. Thank you for watching.